Alright, quick introduction. In boxing, when we train, we use punch numbers. We go from 1 to 10, and hopefully, if I teach you these numbers, when I say 1, you'll jab right away, and when I say 3, you'll left hook right away. Alright, so let's do this. You want to get in a stance, and imagine there's a line that goes through your feet, and you want your front left toe to be on the line, and your back left heel on the line. Your feet are going to go out like this, and you just want to keep this line in the middle of you. So you step out to the left, your right foot follows. Keep this line there. Stay low. Now you don't want to lean too far back, and you definitely don't want to lean too far forward. Get comfortable. Now your left hand is going to be in front of your face. Your right hand to the side of your face. And then tuck your elbows in to protect your body. And then whenever you throw a punch, always bring your hands back to your face. Quick snap, back to your face. And let's start with 1. This is your left jab. Get a full extension out. Notice my feet. Get that step out, push off the back foot. Full extension, hands back to the face. Here's a side view. Alright, number 2 is your right cross. This is your power punch. Notice my back foot. You rotate the back foot, rotate your hips, power goes through your arms, full extension out, back to the face. Number 3, your left hook. Imagine stirring a pot. When your elbow is all the way up to create a 90-degree angle. Here's a 1, 2, 3. Notice the transition from 2 to 3. You snap your foot back down, rotate your hip, left hook. Number 4, your right hook. Whenever you're throwing a punch on your right side, you're rotating your right leg up. Rotate through your hips. Right hook. Keep your elbows to a 90 degrees. No undercuts, no overcuts. 90 degrees. And if you're right hooking further out, you want to rotate your wrist where you're almost punching with your pointer finger's knuckle. Number 5, your left uppercut. You want to sink your hip down, power all the way up. Your right hand is going to be close to your face. Number 6, your right uppercut. Drop your hips. Opposite hand to the face. Number 7, left hook to the body. You want to bend your knees, drop down low. Number 8, right hook to the body. Notice my back foot. Number 9, this is your jab to the body. You're going for the solar plex or the stomach. Almost like a squat. But you step out with your front foot. Reach as far as you can. And number 10 is your right cross to the body. You're going to drop down low, almost like a lunge. Reach as far out. Hands back to the face. And here's a slow 1 to 10. And then here's a fast 1 to 10. Side view. Here's a 2, 1, 2. Here's a 2, 3, 6, 1, 2. And then I'm going to go through a quick tutorial about how to wrap your hands. You want to go over your wrist 3 times. Over your knuckles 5 times. And make sure to keep your fingers spread while you're doing this so they're not too tight. And you're not going to get this on your first try, so just do it a bunch of times until you're comfortable. And then you want to close your fist and make sure it's comfortable. Now you want to go over to your wrist 1 time, your knuckle 1 time, wrist again, knuckle again, And then the extra, just roll up your arm so that the Velcro doesn't scratch you. Perfect. Now if you want thumb protection, here's an optional thumb wrap. Just go over a thumb. Extras back up the wrist. Here's an optional knuckle and thumb wrap. Just go in between the middle knuckles, back over the knuckles, over thumb, extra up the wrist. Here's another optional in between every knuckle. This is pretty common, but in my experience, this kind of crams up my knuckles and doesn't feel right. So you kind of just have to feel it out and figure out your best wrap. And there you go.